God. I look stupid. I look drunk. I'm not drunk. Drinking absolutely nothing but Smirnoff. Just, I don't drink. Yeah. This is the Kal Kat show thingy. This is the room and studio thingy. Studio 2 or /1 from the... This is where most of the Kal Kat show, most of the magic happens. Acquired in 1994 during at 92 technically, the making of Star Crackers. Now this is the engine room from Star Crackers. Literally, this room is where the engine room was. And this has been changed over several times for several different sets. Trans 2 and all the way to Trans Tech and Robotech. Most of the new Trans Tech stuff is actually done in the old Studio 1, which has been repurposed into a studio. Most of that's done in there now, currently, because it's easier to set up on the table. The Kal Kat show started in here as well, in really 2007, and some of that room in there was used for some of that for the PSAs with SAP 1 Productions. Yeah, that was originally the I guess you could say distributor, kind of distributor. Yeah, I guess it's kind of. So yeah, the Kal Kat show started as PSAs, joke ones, of course. Like there was a lady who had a pet monkey who ripped off her face. There was weird kind of stuff that would end up on there. That was mentioned. There was a cookie commercial. It was weird Disney-esque stuff. It was never really Nickelodeon because Nickelodeon was gone. This was like 2009, so it was not really a thing anymore. This was the younger siblings of K.O. Dan. So, yeah, so it was kind of a kid show. There was a lamp, a torchlier lamp, and I took it outside and busted it. K.O. Dan and I are busting a lamp. We used Fortet Remix in the background, and of course couldn't post it on YouTube. That legacy channel was Weird Girl 775 back then, and yeah, so we were on that one. There was also Weird Kitty 07 is the reviews channel. That was the legacy channel, and then there was a 2011 channel that was the other one started later, the Allocation Cat channel, and then there's a few others, all SAP related at the time, but either closed down because of copyrights or something else, created music or whatnot, and then reopened. Yeah, so we had more dealings with YouTube back in the day. Yeah, so our first my official first Mark's Cards and I thing was, we had done all these videos with this old camera that was similar to the one from Back to the Future. So, very similar model. So, we decided that we would destroy the camera, because it was dead anyway, dropping it off the balcony, from the same balcony the Trans 2 was filmed off of. Slightly altered. The stairs were new and changed. And that was the opening scene, this camera hurtled through space. The Kal Kat show. Yes, so... And then, that was October, so it wasn't long before Halloween. In October 2009, so we decided to do a 2009 a vlog, a role-playing vlog, and I threw in Captain Kirk Talks to Wesley, and of course Abra and Cadabra the cats became the fashionistas of the cat videos later on, but that quickly became really boring. No one wanted to watch it. So they're still around, they're in the hallway, but yeah, once they're not kittens anymore, they were practically cats when the Yeah, so um, Houdini is still around. Purbeast is still around. Purbeast kitty. Yeah, so all the cats are around. Jim Chacon came over here. Jim Buffin, the one of the rebels from Starcrackers, played bit parts in it. And the infamous Fire Laser Sir, that was him. Also a Beavis and Butthead sketch we did, uh, and among other things, I interviewed him at one point. He was not there for the Starcrackers anniversary special 2017, so he wasn't in that. But because that was our first fan film, and that was Starcrackers was our first fan film, and it was also our first film to go up on the YouTube channel Weird Kitty 07. One of the first things, and Transtech. Those two things went up there first. Transtech Saga, which was our epic Transformers Valentine, in which we essentially finished the 4th season. Transformers Meet Beast Wars, epic 24 episode, full on series season 4. Since then, we've gone on to do a Robotech thing called Endless Circle, and then Space Bridge, and now a new one that we just did 2 months ago, month and a half ago, with the Robotech people having returned. What happens next? We have nothing new yet on that. That's usually what happens. We'll think of something. Anyway, so yeah, Starcrackers was our unique fan film because we had started it when we were in our 20s in college. Actually, Mark's Cards was still in high school when it started. So we knew each other from high school, college, and yeah, we figured we could make a movie. Yeah, we couldn't get any women to be in it. We didn't know any. We had sisters; they didn't want to be in it. My sister, who was later Zap Productions executive producer, she was one of the set designers of the film, making the living room look less like a living room and more like a space bridge thing. Space bridge. It's all connected. Yeah, so then there was the original. Yeah, so it took until 2011 to finish that because we did finishing footage in 2005 and then 2011. You can see the movie and the making of it. That's all out there. It took us forever. It was like Boyhood. Yeah. That's why it was like Boyhood. The SAP 1 TV show sitcom thing was an idea started in 2013 that ran for till 2014, and then failed utterly because no one was watching it and everyone was mad. So pretty much they didn't like that their characters weren't getting full billing. There's no one getting paid, so billing is silly. So yeah, it wasn't like anything like the Stone Gremlins controversy or anything. They just wanted to have their own version of the show and creative differences, literally, and what it wanted to be. And I wanted to keep doing them all the time because I still do. And they wanted to stop doing their own thing. And that's pretty much what happened. It was like no big deal. It just didn't work. So yeah. The Kal Kat show continued until 2015 and ended in late November, but carried on to January, New Year's special. We still do the New Year's specials and also updates since then. So it's not like Channel 1 which is the 2011 one, is completely gone. It totally isn't. There's almost 300 videos on there. But there's almost 480 videos on the other channel. We've done this season on the reviews channel. We've done 80 videos this season so far, and it's July. It's ridiculous. It's like, wow, wow, okay. I think we actually got some back though, because there were a couple that got flagged, and including La La Land of all things, and they gave us our La La Land video back, but we had already uploaded a new version of it. So we won from them again. YouTube. It is a business though. Go by the rules. Even if some of their rules are really dumb, like the deciding, okay, you can't show barfing. It's like, why not? Barfing's half of YouTube. No. But yeah, so yeah, so I'm going on about the history of the Kal Kat show and stuff. We've done other parodies. We were able to post a shorter version of the Blair Witch Project parody where we took out most of the Transformer stuff. And then I went back and I edited out the music cues from the longer version and put the longer version up. And it didn't get flagged. It's up there. You can watch the longer version of that. The 78, 80-minute version. It's up there as well. Also, I went back through Space Bridge this year and discovered that I did not finish the visual effects. So there's a version of Space Bridge up there that's the two 45-minute segments. Those are 2 double episodes that make up the whole 90-minute movie, where I put the visual effects back in. Get to see the visual effects and see what the Transformers are actually staring at when they're staring at something. The building's crumbling or whatever, and they show the city crumbling. Footage from the internet, of course, because I couldn't shoot that. Yeah, the technology has not gotten any better, but I guess, sorry. Star Trek Chimera, I think, is very ambitious. I don't know how much Star Trekkers cost. I was watching the Cinema Snob movie and the review, and they spent about $10,000 on that one. I don't think Star Trekkers cost that much. I think in terms of like story, catering, characters, actors, quote unquote, volunteers, of course. I don't think that parody cost, that Star Trekkers thing cost more than $3,000, $4,000, maybe. Most $5,000, maybe. I know Transtech costs way more than that. It might have been $10,000. Transtech was expensive, very expensive. But Chimera may be the most expensive one of all. They're not even saying how much that costs, because that might be in the tens. That might be up there. And for a fan film, that's not very much. But it's, but that, yeah, for taking several years like that. So, but it's all out of pocket. All over the years, put together the Star Trek parody, the Chimera, and like the Robotech ones before, and the other ones around it, they're all out of pocket. The Robotech ones don't cost anything. We have all of the figures and all the sets in the studio. Everything's there. We can put up new ones. It costs only in the hundreds to put up a new set, film on it. So it doesn't cost anything to put up those fan film things with Transformers and G.I. Joes. Those are cheap. The Star Trek one is more because you have to set up everything, put it together, and get Mark's cards in here and do filming, and yeah, it's not expensive, but because it's all free and voluntary, but it is more costly than the other ones. It's taking a long time. Hopefully it'll be out this time. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah. I know years ago we talked about a Clint Cowpoke centered movie. Some of that ended up in some of the convention footage. Basically, yeah, Fanime 2018 was mostly a Clint Cowpoke movie. It wasn't officially, though. It's sort of like that Kitty Key one from the year before that was like, not really Kitty Key. I just went over a lot of that footage, and it was like, some of that's Kitty Key, but a lot of that's just Silly Kelly. That's not really a Kitty Key movie. I guess 2016 was the Kitty Key one. They introduced him. But 2017, not so much. 2018's Fanime was fun because it was a full production, was a full official production. All passes and whatnot were all official. And it was expensive. Very expensive. We won't say how much it was, but it was expensive. We pulled off one production after another during the summer, starting with a toy show where we got Jim Chacon back. Unfortunately, he didn't want to be on camera, so he's there briefly at the last minute. Yeah, we wanted to do an interview with him, but he didn't want to do it. We still have not been able to get a Tim Cantrell interview. Bring back the Tim guy from the other Star Crackers. Yeah, so it's 2014. We have to get Tim back. That's sort of a reading thing. He's got to be in the next Kal Kat. He's got to have a cameo in the Blair Witch thing, if anything. He's got to have a cameo in there. So if they do a cowpoke movie, the only way they could do one is if he goes on a ranch, tries to milk a cow or something. That would be scary. But not ride a horse, because he'd probably fall off. So yeah.